I have beaten Nebula Distortion without 9. Yes, it's possible. I used Sereniel, Selena and Narja. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how I've done it, my team composition and a walkthrough of the gameplay. So this was the team I used, as you guys can see, Narja, Sereniel and Selena. This was the team. The decks are not perfect and you don't really need perfect decks. I know a few people, they are always chasing the perfect deck, but you don't really need it. You just need some important cards and that's about it. Okay, regarding the items, same thing. You need good items, but if you get the average good items, you should be alright. If you get the best items, you will be even better. But what you can do now and farm is memory fragments and potentials, because those will increase your stats no matter what deck you get or even items for your character. Let's start with Sereniel, which is the star of the show. This was the character that did most of the damage. Selena helps a lot and Narja helped to keep me healthy and survive during the fight. Okay, so this is Sereniel. We're gonna have a look at the deck first, the partner. So I use Pico, as you guys can see. All the characters are maximized to 60. I'm gonna show the potentials of everything. So save data for Sereniel. I'm using Veil Torn. This one, if the ally is not received damage for one turn, the next turn will increase damage by 50%. This can be very useful because some turns this boss does not deal damage, especially with this strategy, because on the first or maybe second turn I'll not be able to reach the life threshold of the boss. When you reach that life threshold, the boss will attack you every turn and you really want to kill him before he kills you, alright? Second item, we are using Phototype Synthetic. This one, every time you gain a shield, you increase the damage amount by one attack card, activated by 20% up to 2 times. Sometimes I do get shields with some cards, and whenever I get shields, I can trigger this. Besides that, I also have these improvements. So when I end the turn with 1 or more AP, I get 1 vulnerable to all enemies. I finish a lot of the turns with more than 1 AP, so I'm always applying this vulnerable. And at the start of the battle, if the initiation card is ended, you get 1 tenacity damage. And the last one, we have the heavy blow. So we create a heavy blow every even turn, and this heavy blow will double the effect of vulnerable. Alright, so keep in mind this. Alright, most of the turns I finish with 1 AP, and then I get this heavy blow that will double the effect of vulnerable. Instead of having 1, we'll have 2 on the boss, and this way I can deal more damage. And this is about the items. For the cards, as you guys can see, I have 3 homing lasers, with this one that starts at your ends at the start of the turn. We have these 2 instinct weakness. We have the shining core. To me, these 3, so having at least 3 homing lasers, plasma missile and shining core is the most important thing. The cobalt light, this one is pretty good, but you can get any of those. All of them are pretty good, to be honest. Let's just have a look at the homing lasers, the combat lights you can get. So I think just this one, okay? This one is not really good for this boss. All the other ones can be really good. I prefer the ones with tenacity damage or weakness attack, just to make sure you ravage a boss every turn. And the pale shooting star, of course, is a great card. Okay, that's it about this deck. Then regarding the potentials, I have everything maximized on this character. You don't really need the basic cards because I don't use any basic cards, but you really benefit from increasing this one and all of these ones as well. Regarding the memory fragments, I'm using a set of Judgment Flames. You guys can see my stats here, and a set of Black Wing. Okay, let's just have a look. I have attack percentage, instinct damage and critical strike chance. At the moment I have 46%. Okay, that's it about Sereniel. Then about Selena, so we have 48%, attack 818. Let's have a look at the partner. We are using Rosaria. Pretty sure you have this one. Okay, she's a 4 stars partner. Regarding the save data, this is another character that does not have the best deck at all. Okay, we have 1 copy of High Power Scope. We have this target spot set, which is not great. We have the drone bobbing. This one is quite good to use, but it's a bit tricky because it only works when you're doing damage with a weakness attack to the enemy. And then we have the 3 tactical maneuvers, okay? The tactical maneuver is a most important card, and high power scope is really important as well because it will help to increase your damage. Regarding the items, again, you guys can see I have a blue item. This one will just increase my damage. Then we have some refinements that increase my damage by 20% and attack cards by 40%. Then we have this one that increases the damage. This one is quite good, will decrease the damage when the boss reaches the threshold. And this one will deal damage at the start of the battle. Pretty straightforward. Regarding the potentials, as you guys can see, I have a lot here. You don't really need, okay, you don't need any of these, okay, you can just skip it. But these two and this one are pretty important because most of the damage you are dealing with Selena will be a coordinated attack, okay? That's most of the damage from Selena will come from coordinated attacks. Regarding the Mori fragments, we have 2 executioner tool. I only have 2 sets, so I have 2 executioner tool and 2 black wing. I have attack percentage, passion damage, and critical strike chance. So as you guys can see, even the Mori fragments, I don't have 3 sets. I only have 2 sets of 2. And then regarding the deck, it's not the best one. You can build a better deck than this. You can get better items than this. Same thing for Sereniel. You can get better items than this. The deck is pretty good at the moment, but I could add something more here to increase even more my damage. As you guys can see, this one is on 140 points. This one is 100. And finally, Narja. This will be the character that will help you to survive when you reach that life threshold on the boss. I'm using Gaia. There's other partners you can use as well. Gaia is pretty good because of this, okay? When using a unique attack card that's original cost is 6, you increase the amount of damage from allies for 20%, so this can help a lot to increase our damage. Then we have the save data. So for this character, what you really need is a bottomless hunger, okay? I have 3, that's it, okay? Then the other ones will help you a lot. These ones with 6 veracity, this one with more veracity and predation. These two can help a lot. This one can help, but you don't really need it. We have the mealtime that will help you a lot to survive the most hard turns. When the boss deals a lot of damage, you can get some of the HP back with this one. And then we have the Spirit Key Fox. This card is pretty good, alright, so we can select a card, draw that card, and apply Retrieve. So what I've done several times is apply Retrieve to Tactical Maneuver, so I can use it twice, the same card, twice in the same turn, and this way deal more damage. Regarding the items, we have another Veltorn, we have Shell of Aberration, which is a pretty good item for this character, and when a 3 cost or high card is activated 1 MP, we use the card that is 5, alright, from Narja. And then we have the stockpile. Every time we use a 2 cost card or higher, we get stockpile, so more AP. We have increased damage amount of attack cards, and at the start of the 4th turn, you get fixed damage to all enemies. Okay? Regarding the potentials, this one, you don't really need this one. You can increase your defense, your critical strike chance, and this one as well. Don't worry too much on this one because you're not going to use any basic cards. As you guys seen, I don't have any basic cards on this character. Mori fragments. We are using 3 sets, critical damage, max HP, defense. So you have defense percentage here, instinct damage here, critical strike chance here. Regarding the stats, these are my stats. Okay, critical strike chance is a really good scaling way to deal more damage. And this was the characters I used. This is really hard with this team, is way easier with 9. But you can do it because I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to build these characters with better items and a better deck. So, talking about the gameplay, let's have a look at the gameplay. So, this is a screen recording. I did play on my phone, so this is a screen recording from my phone. So, sorry if the quality is not that great, but we'll be able to see all the plays I did, okay? So, we start the turn already with a lot of homing lasers. We have the tactical maneuver. We don't really have a great start, to be honest. It's not the best start, but you really need to make the right calculations to make sure you at least ravage the boss every time, okay? So this one, I'm starting to activate that homing laser. Keep in mind, I probably did a few mistakes here, and this could be even better. I've reduced damage, and as you guys seen on my item, I have increased tenacity on at the start of the turn, and this is a good trick, alright? So always use the homing laser making sure your humming laser is not ravaging the boss, because this way you are getting all the cards in your hand. If you use it and you ravage with that card, then the cards that are going to your hand will be used by that skill card or that attack card. Alright, so as you guys can see, first turn I've not done much damage, okay? Was just one ravage. Next turn we get 3 homing lasers. This is a way better deck, so we have the heavy, this heavy card, we have some bottom, let's see, this one, we have tactical maneuver, the drone bombing. So this one, still not the best one, I must say. So I'm just gonna use, keep in mind, always make sure you use as much cards as you can, just to make sure you can get a lot of homing lasers back. Again, gonna repeat this, guys. I was lucky, I got the Cobalt Light, and thanks to the Bottomless Hunger I could reduce the price of this one and being able to use it. And this way I ravaged him. I was not able to ravage. So again, gonna repeat this. Not a perfect gameplay. This could be way better. So we have the high power scope. This turn you'll see the damage will scale much more. So I'm just trying to reduce the amount of cards on my hand, because I want to get as much homing lasers back as possible. And I'm gonna use this one as well, just to get that homing lasers back. So as I said, this is not the perfect one, and you can do much better than this, guys, okay? But it's possible. So you guys can see there's a lot of coordinated attacks, and I'm almost reaching the threshold. We are on the third turn, so now you guys can see I have a good hand at this moment, and will be full a lot of times because we get a lot of homing lasers at the start. So again, I'm just clearing my hands, and thanks to Bottomless Hunger I can get rid of these. Alright, and now I'm gonna grab, because I need to ravage this guy, I'm gonna grab the Pale Shooting Star, and I'm gonna be able to ravage this boss. Okay, and since I've got Retrieve, I got it back on my hand. So if I don't ravage with these homing lasers this turn, I can just use the Pale Shooting Star once again. Okay, at this moment, you guys can see is in that crazy mode of damage. Okay, and you guys can see I'm not gonna spend this AP. So this tactical maneuver is a retain card. So if I don't use it, I'll keep it on my hand for the next turn. There you go. Now again, not the best one. So we have a plasma missile, then some homing lasers, and then some more. I got Shackles of Hunger. My damage, my health is really low. We have a tactical maneuver, okay, and we'll be able to ravage the character thanks to those cards, okay? Now we're gonna get rid of the bleeds, and we're gonna try to ravage the boss once more, okay? He's on 25 HP, and I was able to ravage just now, so I could get a lot of homing lasers back, so more damage we're gonna deal. Alright, okay, so he's at 18k, alright, and he's doing big hits. You guys can see my HP, yeah, it's pretty low after the boss hit, but I really got a good deck, and this mealtime will get a lot of HP back, so it's a big healing, as you guys can see, and this gives me a chance to survive more. So again, that tactical scoop will add a lot of damage with coordinated attacks. And now gonna get rid of the bleed. Oh yeah, it was a big hit. Alright. There you go, a lot of damage. So we're gonna use the Cobalt Light, and this way I can ravage the boss again. And he's already on 9k. Okay. So now big decision, I'm 380. And I'm gonna decide what to use. So I was just not sure, so I just went to double check what's the benefits from Veracity and Predation. And Veracity will increase the damage if it's below not 50%, but Predator will increase the damage by 80%. So that's what I'm checking now. Alright, so Veracity 50% plus if the health is 50% or higher, 30% damage. Don't get any benefit from this, just the HP or the healing. But then the Predation, it will give me 80% more damage, okay? So I get 4 Predation, it means I get 80% on 4 cards more. And the mealtime is in the graveyard. Just make sure it's in the graveyard, alright? Now, I used the Ravage before, the Death one to replace the Tenacity before, because this way I can use the ultimate and get some of the Tenacity bar first, okay? I think I had enough cards on my end to Ravage the boss anyway, as you guys can see, but I was just trying to play safe since I'm so close to kill him. And those coordinated attacks helped a lot. I still have a lot of cards on my end. You guys could see, even if he had more HP, I will be able to kill this guy, okay? That was it, alright? I must say, I've tried several times, not that much. This was my 8th, 9th try. It's really hard, okay? This was just me recording, saving the recording. This is really hard, I must say, but if you got the right decks and the most important cards, you should be able to do this without 9, okay? I know everyone is using 9, but you can do this without 9, alright? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave your like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.